Hyundai CEO Jae-hoon Chung recently made the surprise announcement that the company will stop producing electric vehicles. Given that Hyundai has long been seen as a significant player in the EV market, this revelation has generated a great deal of debate and discussion in the automotive industry. In this video, we'll examine Hyundai's motivations as well as possible repercussions on the EV market as a whole. According to CEO Jae-hoon Chung, Hyundai's commitment to give priority to other automotive technology sectors led to the decision to stop producing EVs. Chung stressed the company's dedication to hydrogen fuel cell technology and its potential to displace electric vehicles in the long run. Hyundai has made large investments in the development of fuel cells, and this action shows a strategic shift in the company's priorities. Hyundai's Choice highlights the challenges and unpredictability of competing in the EV market. Despite EVs becoming more and more popular, there are still several problems, such as poor charging infrastructure, range anxiety, and high production costs. Hyundai may be changing its focus to fuel cell technology in an effort to establish itself as a pioneer in an alternative energy option that addresses these issues. Hydrogen fuel cell vehicles provide a number of advantages over conventional electric vehicles fueled by batteries. Because FCVs are easily refueled, they have a similar driving range as cars with internal combustion engines. Additionally, hydrogen may be produced using renewable energy sources, which could make FCVs more environmentally friendly in the long run. By concentrating on fuel cell technology, Hyundai may be relying on these advantages to gain a competitive edge in the growing automotive industry. The ambition to set Hyundai apart from other EV manufacturers may also have played a role in its choice. With so many businesses entering the EV market, competition is fierce and differentiating oneself is getting harder. Hyundai may establish a new market niche for itself by concentrating on fuel cell vehicles and perhaps draw clients looking for an alternative to conventional EVs. Hyundai made a wise choice, but there might be repercussions. A major source of worry is the current lack of hydrogen refueling infrastructure, which is much less developed than electric charging networks. Without a vast network of recharging stations, SCV adoption could be hindered, which would diminish their commercial value. On the other hand, Hyundai's decision might encourage growth and investment in hydrogen infrastructure. EVs have a promising future, notwithstanding Hyundai's decision to combat climate change and lessen reliance on fossil fuels. Numerous governments and regions are actively encouraging the adoption of electric vehicles. Improvements in battery technology and spending on charging infrastructure continue to reduce some of the problems associated with EVs. Other automakers, including Hyundai's competitors, continue to support the EV market, ensuring its growth in the future. The decision by Hyundai to stop producing EVs could have significant effects on the EV industry as a whole. Hyundai is one of the top automakers in the world. Therefore, its exclusion from the EV market may give rivals a bigger market share. Due to Hyundai's departure, some consumers may become more skeptical about the long-term viability of electric vehicles as a viable alternative to conventional transportation. This could have an effect on how customers view EVs. How consumers respond in the wake of this announcement will be an essential factor to observe. Hyundai's electric vehicles, such as the Kona Electric and Ioniq Electric, have established a strong reputation and received favorable consumer reviews. Hyundai's conduct may affect the market's overall demand for electric vehicles if it discourages prospective buyers from buying an EV. Hyundai's commitment to fuel cell technology goes beyond just making cars. Since a reliable network of refueling stations is crucial to the success of fuel cell vehicles, the firm is aggressively investing in the construction of a hydrogen refueling infrastructure. Hyundai is concentrating on both car manufacturing and infrastructure development in an effort to address the issues with fuel cell adoption and create an environment that encourages the rise of hydrogen-powered mobility. Depending on where you reside, Hyundai's decision can have varied effects. Hyundai's absence from the EV market could lead to a loss of market share in countries like Norway and the Netherlands that have strong support for EV adoption. Hyundai's focus on hydrogen-powered vehicles, however, might provide the company a competitive edge in nations like Japan and South Korea, where fuel cell technology is getting greater attention and funding. Although Hyundai's decision might seem harsh at first glance, it is important to take into account how volatile the automobile industry is. Market variables, consumer preferences, and technological advancements can all have an impact on the strategy and priorities of automakers. Hyundai's switch to fuel cell technology does not necessarily mean that the company will eventually leave the EV sector. The company might opt to change its strategy in the future based on market trends and evolving circumstances. The development of alternative energy solutions depends heavily on teamwork. Hyundai has already formed partnerships with other groups and businesses involved in fuel cell technology. Through partnerships with like-minded organizations and the use of resources and skills that are already available, Hyundai can hasten the development and adoption of fuel cell vehicles. These partnerships can encourage innovation and assist the industry in overcoming shared obstacles. The decision by Hyundai to stop making electric vehicles does not mean that research and development into them are finished. It is almost probable that the company will keep making investments in cutting-edge technologies, including complex battery systems and electric drivetrains that can be used in both EVs and fuel cell vehicles. By remaining active in both camps, Hyundai can preserve its adaptability and agility as market conditions evolve. Despite the seeming contradiction in abandoning EVs given their rising popularity, Hyundai's emphasis on fuel cell technology may offer a distinct competitive advantage. Hyundai's fuel cell vehicles may offer a point of differentiation as the market for electric vehicles becomes saturated, drawing in a niche market that values the advantages of hydrogen-based powertrains, such as longer driving ranges and faster refueling periods. Hyundai's strategic choice to prioritize fuel cell technology could lead to new business opportunities outside of the realm of cars. Potential applications for fuel cell technology include heavy-duty automobiles, commercial transportation, and possibly power generation. By exploring these options, Hyundai may be able to expand its revenue sources and establish itself as a pioneer in the larger hydrogen economy. Environmental aspects take into account hydrogen-powered fuel cell vehicles also have advantages for the environment, even if electric vehicles are frequently seen as a more environmentally responsible substitute for conventional internal combustion engine automobiles. Hydrogen may be produced using renewable energy sources, and the sole byproduct of fuel cell vehicles is water vapor. The company's goal to reduce carbon emissions and combat climate change is consistent with Hyundai's focus on fuel cell technology. Consumer education and acceptance. One challenge Hyundai may encounter as it moves away from electric vehicles is the consumer education and acceptance of fuel cell vehicles. Recent years have seen a huge increase in the popularity of electric vehicles as a result of increased public awareness of their advantages. To promote awareness and acceptance of fuel cell technology, Hyundai will need to make investments in consumer education initiatives that highlight its advantages and dispel any misunderstandings. Hyundai's switch to fuel cell technology does not mean the company would completely give up on EV-related technologies. Potential synergies between the two technologies include shared parts, battery management systems, and understanding of electric drivetrains. Hyundai's EV manufacturing expertise can be applied to enhance the development and production of fuel cell vehicles, which could result in increased effectiveness and cost savings. Hyundai's decision to abandon EV development in favor of fuel cell technology represents a strategic change in the organization's objectives. Thank you for sticking with me until the end. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and be sure you turn on the notification bell so you don't miss a video. I'll see you later.